Alright. I have to admit something. Not proud of it. But I did it. First off, hi. Secondly, the only reason that Forza won is because I voted for it to break the tie. Because I didn't know what else to do. So, hi. I normally don't vote in those polls. So, yeah. Having peach oatmeal. I'm sorry I didn't bring you food. It's fine. I've got half a pizza over there. So I'm good. Okay, that's fair. Well, okay. So it was between... I was stuck between something else and Forza. And I'm like, okay, I don't necessarily know what the something else will be. So I'm just going to vote.
Welcome back, Stig.
All right. Cash, 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 cash. Oh, we're dangerously close. Oh, but I do have good news. No idea where that song was going. Aw, yes. Aw, yes. You hear about this Shin Megumin Tensei game they're making? Yeah, I have. Hey, Ben. Oh. Iram? Let me know. Please let me know. Hard eye, soft eye. I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, it's the actual legit Hudson Hornet. I found one on the auction house that was decently cheap. Like, it was only 1.3 mil, and I was like, I've got that to spare. I would spend that on a Hudson. Iram. Thank you. I'm glad to know. I'm doing okay, Iram. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Would you like to connect to Horizon Life? No. Hey, Gaming Creed, how's it going? So, I can hear you from my computer chair speakers I have used. I am in your head along with the other people. Tell them I said hi. Murder hobos can. Soaring with the crowd. Doing good. Have you been keeping in touch with Nate? No. Nate has made no attempt. Is the Hornet engine swapped? No. The only thing I did to this car was I tuned up the suspension so it doesn't roll quite so much. But yes, Nate has made no attempt to talk to me. I don't want to talk to Nate. It's over. That's not happening anymore. It's over. And I'm happier, so, yeah. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way. Murder Hillbillies. Oh, that could be a lot of things, Kyra. Surprisingly, Murder Hillbillies is a combination that comes up way too often in things. For example, if you got a purty mouth. I don't like that I said that, and I'm sorry. Unimog. Mom and I are talking about biases anyway. Hello, I'm out of the shadows, kinda. Welcome back, Abby. Changed my character's name because it was the name of her lizard. Oh, well, that's... I mean, I suppose. That's whatever. Also cool that they're remastering SMT3 Nocturne, but... Wait, it's not featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series? Then what's the point? Is that Doc Hudson? Yes. Hold on. I'll go into photo mode. Wait, there is a way to roll it. Hold on. How do I... Because Steve... Hold on. Okay. Roll. How do I... Is it in effects mode? Because I want a Dutch angle. Okay. Dutch angle! I found it. I found Dutch angle. Oh, yeah. I want to rage in. Please don't. Okay. Guessing you can't give it the red wheel wells. So, the one that I found this... No, I couldn't... Like, this is a custom skin, or a custom livery that somebody made, which means it's locked. Because there are some minor details I would like to edit, but that's why I had to do the... Sorry. That's why I had to do the rims, like, I had to change the rims. That's the only other thing I changed. I don't even think... No, I didn't change the tires, because it's still got the white walls. Shoulders for days. Lord. Tried to gaslight me today, and I probably told him to fuck off. Good. Tell him to... Yeah, because that ain't okay. Also, thing is decently fast. Like, stock engine, no modification. Are you going to show off your drifting ability? What drifting ability, Solaire? I can't drift. Dragon is getting a dub starring George Takei. Oh my. Okay. I'd like to say I've gotten a little better at drifting, but I haven't. I'm going with the drifting ability in this relationship. Yeah, and if you're not careful, we're going to be drifting apart. I can kind of do it. I love you, honey. When the time comes, cliffhanger is getting me. Yeah, I know, right? Received an email about a password reset I didn't ask for. Thought I was good. You are good. I love you, honey. I was making a joke. Lupin the Third movie is getting an English dub featuring most of the original cast. Yes. Gritting in progress. I love you too, honey. God, this game's pretty. Like, I got more than a little bit obsessed with Borderlands 3. And beat the ever-loving hell out of it. Like, normal Vault Hunter mode. Zane, hit level 60. Beat all 3 DLCs. All of that. I can't wait till I get to stands. I'm liking Hammond more than I thought. Hammond's pretty cool. Hamon is pretty cool, and stands are like supposed to be an extension of Hamon, so apparently Chicken Run is getting a sequel. Okay, but my question is, how do you do a sequel to Chicken Run? Chicken Run was pretty, like, encapsulated. It's done. The problems were solved. There were no further problems to be had in Chicken Run. So, what? I want to play Borderlands 3, but they need to optimize the game better so it doesn't nearly kill my PC. Yeah, that's fair. That's legit. Chicken Run doesn't need a damn sequel. It's true. I gotta go. Nobody's looking. No, I can't. Anyway. Man, Chicken Run was such a good freaking movie. I skipped the levels to Bounty of Blood. Bounty of Blood was really good. Before the Duesenberg Model J, my number one car was the Hudson Hornet. Yeah, the Hornet's really good. Just tired of remakes and unneeded sequels. Yeah. Krieg needs a DLC. Krieg is getting... The fourth DLC is Krieg's. They've confirmed that Krieg is in the fourth DLC. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Crap. I really liked... Are you excited for Cyberpunk 2077? I know absolutely nothing about Cyberpunk 2077, so... Probably? Petition for James May to play Animal Crossing? Yes, I need that. I need it in my life. Surprised that Axon and Salvador are just cameos. There was a Salvador cameo in Guns, Love, and Tentacles, which I love that DLC, except for one thing. Aaron Hansen's voice acting was awful. Easily the worst part of that DLC. Easily the worst part. And he's a main character in that DLC, and it kills me. Hey, Midnight Reflex, how's it going? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. He's been shown to be a competent voice actor in the past. Yeah. They asked for a very particular voice of his. And I'm sure that that voice would be fine in small, discrete doses. But it's awful. It's awful. Really dug themselves into a grave with Handsome Jack. Yeah, I also didn't really appreciate how they went, like, trying to take the piss out of live streamers. He says, streaming. Jello Apocalypse voiced in the Casino DLC? Really? Huh. Was it Freddy? I bet it was Freddy. Freddy was pretty good. Hey, Mikey. How's it going? Huge case of overdoing the voice. I hoped it was Freddy. Freddy was a good character. I liked Freddy. Hope I can voice a video game character someday. Yeah. Prosed was Flack, one of the playable characters, which is pretty fucking cool. Also, whoever did the voice for Zane, they got it just right. Like, just that little bit of crazy Irish. How bad was the voice acting? Okay. The issue was, it's like, alright, there's one area. in Guns, Love, and Tentacles called The Lodge. And Aaron's character is Mancubus Bloodtooth, the proprietor of The Lodge. And it's like that. It's that voice, pretty much. With, like, little inflection things that are supposed to be creepy, but you're honestly just like, dude, please shut up. And that area is the main hub for the DLC. So every time you're there, and for most... Siamberry? Yeah. For most quests, he just won't shut up. Oh my god. It's like a bad Dracula or Boris Karloff impression. No, because even those would have been palatable. Like, a bad Boris Karloff is still great. Bad Dracula, you could still have some fun with that. But no, he's just like... You know, Sungwon Cho voiced Flack? Yeah, prosed. P-R-O-Z-D, or whatever. Yeah. Aaron's attempt at a royal accent? No, it's not royal. It's supposed to be his... I read something about... It's supposed to be his fictional uncle that wrote, like, really creepy books or something. I don't know. But... That, like... Bad Dracula was my nickname in high school, yeah. Fair, I think that's what they were going for. Yeah, but that's a problem. Because it's terrible. You and Kyra cosplay Professor Birch and Professor Juniper. Not bad. I'm behind that. I like how they connected Zane to the previous games. Yeah, Zane Flint. That was so good! And all his middle names. Ferocity is my middle name. Zane Ferocity Flint. Deathbringer is also my middle name. All these middle names. I love it. It's so good. And I keep reading people online are like, man, Zane's useless. No, Zane's amazing. Because it's like pop barrier, pop drone, win. Of course, I may have done a thing where I was using entirely too many skill points. You wearing the shirt I got you? Yeah. I found it and washed it. And so I wore it because I wanted to see that I like it. I figured out what causes my stress. What is it? Please remind me who Zane is. Zane is one of the playable characters from Borderlands 3. Sound like overly attached girlfriend? No. I mean, like, Borderlands 2 Zero more, though. Zero and 3 is fantastic. Separation anxiety. Really? You and Peanut both, huh? Okay. Peanut has really bad separation anxiety. I researched Mr. Torg. Mr. Torg is fantastic. Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect. Wouldn't know who Zane is because I haven't played 3 yet. Correct. But, like, Zane fixes every problem that I had with Axton. With how Axton played. Every single problem I had with Axton got fixed with Zane. All of them. I'm not... Now the brain has gone to a new question. Which is... Zane or Roland? I think there's more fun to be had with the characterization of Zane. Honestly, I think maybe I like Zane better. Oh god, that's weird. That's disconcerting. Really, really incredibly disconcerting. Um, like how they gave the playable Vault Hunters more personality. Yeah, it was like they did a really great job. I need to go through as Moe's because Moe's also looks really fun. Amara also, like, they all look really, really fun. Do not buy Torg guns if you are allergic to awesomeness or polycratin plate. Mr. Torg is the man. Like, I wish we got more Mr. Torg in this game. Or in 3. Bad that I want a Borderlands character in Smash just for the chance to have Torg do the trailer. No, I'm in. Vault Hunters only speak fully in Borderlands 2 DLC? No. No, they've always had lines. Although I feel like as the series has gone on, they've had more and more interaction with the various characters. But I'm just driving around aimlessly, just talking, because it's nice. Nope, not doing this. I'm going over here. Prepare for what you. What you? Oh, that's a big what you. Zero. Ironically does a lot of dividing. Yeah, I know, it's great. Zero, like, all of the characters from Tales from the Borderlands that got added in. Reese, Vaughn. Vaughn was a little much. Said about Aaron playing Mancubus. Yeah, like his accent was just all over the place. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, Fiona didn't get in. I wish we'd gotten more of Athena and Janie, because they're precious. But, like, oh god, words. The romance between Hammerlock and Wainwright are the best. Like, that is the best romance. And it made me really happy. And it was really precious. And I love them. I want them to be very happy together. Also, Wainwright gave me a sweet shotgun. Sad thing is, he started out good. Honestly, it was pretty consistently terrible, I thought. Sad but true. It was not good. I'm honestly a little bit tempted to switch over to Borderlands 3 to show you guys what I mean. Peter Dinklage to play a live-action Shovel Knight? Yes, please. Maybe it's just me then. Different opinions are fine. I mean, yeah. You just speak about the overheating. Yeah, that's fair. Me. I understand what you're saying. My brain. You've got mail. Yeah, I know. I know that exact sound. I know those sounds. God, I wish I did. Who would play the members of the Order of No Quarter? Oh, that's tough. Did you get that one gun that speaks into a certain character's voice? No, I'm not a sellout. Zane is not Zero in Mordecai. No. Because Zane also gets some Axton, some Roland. There's bits and pieces here and there of a lot of characters, and I think it plays very well. Glad you're here, Brandon. Also, I never once used Digiclone. I'm just not interested in Digiclone. I'm like, you give me a barrier, and you give me a drone, and I'm happy. So, Borderlands character that you think would suit me. Hi, Brenda. I never got into Borderlands. That's fine. No worries. Old Flash game with Flashpoint. Level. Junk bot from Lego. Man. You ever heard of Sabaton? I'm dating Kyra. Of course I've heard of Sabaton. Serious question. Is there any particular character you could see me voicing in Borderlands if I were to redub some lines? Moe's, maybe? Out of the Borderlands 3 DLC, which would you say was the worst? Okay. Moe's is the Borderlands 3, one of the Borderlands 3 playable characters. She's a gunner, and she has a... Basically, her action skill calls in a big-ass robot, temporarily. Forgot that the Pterodyne Gurkha is in Horizon 4, yeah. Teaching soaring about the American school system last night. Yeah, such that it is. Let's see. Yeah, Moe's is basically standby for Titanfall. Let's see. Just driving around on an icy lake. Talking about a completely different game. Did I hear upgraded Necromancer? Vaguely. There's definitely some there's some gauge in there. I could see. Especially since there's a skill called Auto Bear. Her mech is called the Iron Bear, and it'll let that will basically make it autopilot for a while. It's pretty good. Did you know when the talent show is the same day as your basketball championship and the academic decathlon? Yeah, and you're in all three events for some reason. My playstyle in Borderlands is all over the place. What's your playstyle in Borderlands, Sawyer? I'm curious. I'm sleeping after the stream. Soaring. Do yourself a favor. Just go to bed right now. Go to bed and you need to sleep. Can someone educate Soaring about the American job system? What jobs? Done. It's so much worse. Like in a lot of countries, you don't have the same, like, oh yes, you went to this particular school. You know. Would you be down for Assault on Dragon's Keep kind of DLC? Yes. Fucking quit mine. Yeah. I'm there too. I'm not tired yet. I'll sleep once I actually feel drowsy. Okay. When you start feeling drowsy, doesn't matter if the stream's still going or not, you go to bed. Okay. Actually, I know what we'll do. Change car. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. So, realistically speaking, Uh, and I talked to Kyra about this. I'm not entirely certain that America has been the greatest country in the world since, I want to say, about 60s or so. A female Torg, so Torg's grandma? Grandma Torg is pretty great. How should I deal with a coworker whose idea to motivate us is to pick on him and be a dick, tease them, threaten them by saying if we don't work fast and shut up, there'll be hell to pay? Ignore them? You're referencing a certain video, by the way, of my America statement now. I don't believe those fuckers for every goddamn thing. Correct. Last time I played, you can sum up my playstyle and Torg explosion. Then yeah, you'll like Moe's. You'll like Moe's. Yeah, Grandma Torg gummed a contestant to death in the tournament. It took several hours! Wife, I genuinely believe that sometime in our lifetime, someone from the Independent Party will be president. See, that's something I desperately hope for, because it will hopefully mean an end to this damn two-party system that's just so stupid. That's how he was trained? What? That's ridiculous, Pixel. 1950s, known as America's good old days. Yeah. James May actually made a point at one point. Yes, of course I'm referencing James May. What did you say? That, like, so after World War II, Japan had lost its empire. They had to start making, they had to rebuild. They started making cheap, economical cars. Then the oil crisis hits, and everybody's like, wait, these cheap, economical cars from Japan are better than ours. That's a good example. My favorites have been SMGs and shotguns and grenades, yeah. I'm a big fan of Jacob's weapons. They're very, very good. Of course, I'm also just an old man, so... George Washington would have been crying about how America is now. You know, all this talk about Borderlands is making me feel like, man, maybe just switch over to some Borderlands. You're stylish and do a bunch of damage. A bunch of damage. America didn't invent the car. Sure, they refined the process, but automobile is a German word for a reason, yeah. I mean, refine the process... greatly refined the production process. When playing for fun, it has to be a handgun and no dual wielding. So, yeah. But don't have it or stable interwebs. Yeah, that's fair. It's on Switch now, actually, Vi. 1, 2, and pre-sequel are on Switch. So, you know, that's a thing. Just gonna throw that out there. Starting to feel fuzzy, so I'm gonna take that as my cue to go to sleep. Yes, go to bed, Silver. How much? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Hold on, I'm looking that up for you. Let's see. Switch, have you played Origami King yet? I haven't. My introduction No looking at your phone while driving. Well, yeah, I put the controller down. I'm not driving anymore. Yes, you're making me put in my birthday that nobody will ever know. Oh, so it's 50 on Switch. Okay. That's all 3 games, all DLC, though. Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary add-on not included. What the fuck? And boom, hole in the ice, yeah. It's on autopilot, it's fine. Driving around the aerial nomad. Fucking aerial nomad. Sometimes you just gotta drive around on a frozen lake. It's okay as long as you put cruise control on. No, that's not how that works. Now I really kind of really want to get a group together to play Borderlands 3 with. Man. They should have kept Commander Lilith free, I agree. Transitioning, zap my bank account. Yeah, I got you. I got you, kiddo. I got excited thinking Ariel should have I'm sorry, it's a lair. Okay, question. And this is a serious question to the chat. Do you all just want me to... Do you all just want me to switch over to Borderlands 3? Car crashes through ice, female music plays the young. Because, like, I'm game to switch over to Borderlands. If you want to, why not? Play with that, but don't have it now. I mean, I prefer this. Yeah, because this is a very different kind of game. Although, I will say this much about Borderlands 3. They did... Do you have 2 large star thingies? I'm sure I can come up with 2 large star thingies, yes. We're killing what? Borderlands 3 actually has car gameplay that I like. Got 3 for this and 3 for... Okay, so you know what? We'll do this today. And then tomorrow, we're going to play Borderlands. I'm going to play Borderlands 3. Made an entire World of Warcraft section for Dylan. He doesn't use it. Alright, this today, tomorrow, Borderlands 3. How about that? They fixed the driving in Borderlands 3, finally? Yeah. Well, so a lot of it is... Okay. There's a lot of car customization in Borderlands 3, more than just choose your color, choose your one weapon, okay, go. There's all manner of car parts, and like, did you play the Metro series? I didn't really like Metro, and I wanted to, because that's my kind of game. Thoughts on the pre-sequel? I thought it was very interesting, and I'm okay with it. I feel like it's story that we never would have gotten otherwise. I think it's great. Like, I'm in. You should get a team together first. I mean, I've been playing it solo. And that's what it would be, is basically I would just boot up my, does it finally drive well? Because I hate the Borderlands driving controls. There's actually modified, controls now. And what you can do is, you can change how the buttons work. And also, Solaire, for you, I have 2 words for you. Hover wheels. Because it makes the it makes the vehicle actually play like a first-person shooter character. So you can, like, move laterally. Like, you can strafe in a vehicle, and it's great. With Ava, they tried to make another Tiny Tina, but failed miserably. Yeah, okay, I understand the hate for Ava. I don't like Ava, but I feel like they could make her better. I thought you were going to say accelerate button, but this sounds better. Yeah. Well, well, at that point, you can actually just, like, control your speed with the left stick entirely. So it's very, very nice. Like, every car that I deal with, and that's all of them, all four types, because there's one that's DLC 3 only. Question about, do the Zodiac wands do anything? Yes, they let you program in outfits. No, all of the wands will do the same thing. Did you try the Borderlands Science minigame? Hell yes. I think I've got, like, there's at least 4 or 5 hours of just me playing that. Because I think it's really good. I think it's really good. And because of my background, I actually understand what it's doing. Because I've dealt with that a whole lot. I understand what they're doing with it. So the Zodiac thing is... right now you're playing Forza Horizon 4 The Crown Tundra. Basically, winter ends tomorrow. So it'll be spring tomorrow. Which, I mean, I'm one of the few people that actually, like, likes winter in this game. Surprised when I heard Mayim Bialik. Yeah. I'm not straight on here. What were the problems with the Metro series? I don't know. It just didn't grab me. I mean, I love the idea of the concept of it is very, very, very me. Oh, no. We're using this road. This is much better. I only have the recipe for the basic wand. Have you looked at all the different wands? But yeah, like, something about the story for the Metro series didn't grab me. It didn't pull me in. Oh, we're not making this. How? Okay. Sure, I'll take that. I think the only one... Last night got star pieces. Googling not yet. Okay. It was a swift drift landing. Yeah. Can you explain the Jungian philosophy of psychology of the Persona series? A bit. So, the idea of the Jungian archetypes is that everybody has the person that they present to the outside, and then there's their shadow or true self. And essentially, personas are that true self. Everyone's a psycho or an idiot. Well, no, there's Patricia Tanis. Well, she's smart, but she's also real nuts. Would you ever be down for a cave story plus good ending run? Yeah. I've played a little bit of Cave Story. I think it's an interesting game. I'm not very good at it. Which item from the Marvel Universe would you want? I mean, suit of power armor would be sweet. Big confusion comes from when I ask what the collective unconscious is. So, the idea of the collective unconscious is essentially that there's like some sort of mental connection between everybody. And all right, let me do a little bit of reading to make sure that I've actually got this right. Ah, okay. Okay. The part of the unconscious mind which is derived from ancestral memory and experiences and is common to all humankind as distinct from the individual's unconsciousness. Okay, so the idea there is that you have that there are supposedly like ancestral memories. Chad is bullying me. They'll forget about it in a minute, Brenda. They're not bullying you. It was a little funny. Just give it a few minutes. It'll be okay. So the collective unconscious is basically like things that you just sort of instinctively know how to do. That was his term for that. And the idea was that we all have some sort of ancestral... We have some sort of ancestral memory. Dell wanted me to say his internet is out and they can't come and fix it. Aw, poor Dell. It's the smartest people who go crazy the fastest. Yeah, I mean, look at me. I popped out crazy. Actually, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Although I did get the crazy beaten into me. So, well, not literally beaten into me, but in the emotional, colloquial sense. Yeah. Anyway. No heart problems. In ex-Imperials, glory to the info. Glory to us. Damn it, Soleil. Alright, you got me. Things like fire hurts and large animals are dangerous, or cats being buses referencing Totoro. Yeah, basically. It's canon that the Forza Horizon main character has no bones. It's canon that the Forza Horizon main character is just a Stig. The main character is a Stig. Which also explains the rewind power. Where am I? Oh no, we're not doing that one. Fuck that. God, that one's a pain. Have you tried Min Min? I haven't. I haven't booted up Smash in a long time. What do the tarot kind of fit into that? They don't. It has nothing to do with it. It was something that got added on top. Basically, it's just like it was a classification system that they added for no real reason. The Stig, he just won't fucking die. It's correct. Haven't booted up since the release of Byleth. I tried Byleth a little bit. Byleth was cool. Not my kind of character, but neat nonetheless. Please, Ben, if your heart can take it. We might be getting to a point where I can handle that, yeah. Jesus. How? Ben, what's your favorite gun in Borderlands 3 so far? So, I've been rocking the Cure, which is Wainwright Jacobs' actual shotgun, and it's fantastic, and I can use it to snipe because that's how I do. Is I like my shotgun cones real tight, really tight. Like I can snipe with a shotgun, and that's the kind of thing I want. Twin pump chump is not bad. I mean, it's a slug shotgun. That's not bad. Let's see. was going to start Curse of the Moon too, but I don't know. You should. I'm also very fond of... I have a Cryo Elemental Caisson. And I'm very fond of that. The Laser Sploder. I have a Cryo Laser Sploder. That one's real good. That one's really, really good. Actually, so I normally don't like... I normally don't enjoy SMGs. But the Caisson I'm quite fond of. Grenade, okay, I may have hacked a grenade together. It's a transfusion with way more abilities than it should have. Like, all of my gear I hacked together because I enjoy that kind of stuff. I enjoy the gunsmithing aspect that they won't actually let us do. Yes! Not bad. Not enough, but not bad. Bounty of Blood I thought was a really, really, really fun DLC. The Jaguar auto rifle. Yeah, see, I don't like full auto weapons much.
200 yards. Turn right.
I much prefer, like, I like bullet control. Do you like the Bounty of Blood final boss, the Angry Turtle? Yeah. He was fine. Glory to our Empress. Oh, an Empress? Damn.
You have arrived at your destination.
Watch that out-of-control Little Tykes car off the cliff. I'm in. So fast travel here. I'm also a big fan of the pea shooter, which it's a Jacobs pistol, 2-shot burst fire. But where it hits and then explodes. And critical hits spawn more explosives that fly off. It's like, yes, this is good. I approve of this. There's a lot of really interesting guns in that game. Right. Peel. Shoot the gun, yeet the gun. I also don't... I have never found a TDR gun that I like. Gun that has upgrades to weapons, free roaming combat, and occasional dance segments and boss fights where you have to do... Vi, what the fuck? Is that this... What the fuck? Is that a Scooby van I saw? Yeah. Brenda had me make it. Oh god! We're rolling! Oh, how did I land that? I don't know. I have a game suggestion is what I'm saying. Okay? What is game? What game do? Like the one from Borderlands 2. Of course you still have the bullshit Little Tykes paint. Yup. Of course why wouldn't I? Okay, so let's... The Bane. I don't think it does. I didn't make it. I found it on the... Like, you can share different, like, liveries for cars. I didn't make that one. The one that just screams when you shoot it. There are a few kind of like that. None of them that just scream, though.
You have arrived at your destination.
Because, fun fact, that was also Ashley Birch, who voices Tiny Tina. Landed it! I don't know how! Oh, God! My bones! There's actually a super shotgun in the game. I know I was there. Yep. When you have time, I sent you a postcard in New Horizons. I'll have to get on Animal Crossing here pretty soon. Yes, I will examine that, and I will make sure that you get some star fragments. The sword explosion. Yep. For Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. It's fun and it's replayable as heck. All right. That's definitely... That seems more like a Kyra game to me, but I'm definitely in on, like, being the technical guy. The big one piece thing. Yep. Sent you a thing too. Yeah, I know. I need to get on Animal Crossing. Have you thought about trying out Ghost of Tsushima? I've watched, what, like the first 30 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima? I mean, it looks good. I don't know anything about it more than that. But it does look very interesting. Didn't make it. Hi, Ariel. Assassin's Creed Japan. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Heard it's very Assassin's Creed. You know, I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed. Just gonna throw that out there. I ain't never played an Assassin's Creed. Okay. Not purely true. I've never played the main gameplay of an Assassin's Creed. I have had somebody help me. I have had somebody ask me to help them look at the puzzles. So. So. Stick mode! Oh, God. We're gonna die. I saw it on Steam that you bought Odyssey. Yeah. It looked fun, and I also thought Kyra might like to play it at some point, so. And it was on sale for decently cheap. And quite honestly, I didn't have a whole lot of impulse control at the time. So, yeah, I bought it. I don't know. I've never... Well, I never really had a system that Assassin's Creed was on, for one thing. And then when I did... Cars just like cast, they always land on their feet. No. How did you land that backwards? Skill? It wasn't skill. Okay, I'm changing to a different car. Because this thing scares me. I don't like that. I'm back in the same room just to avoid nightmare mode because it's rough. Okay, duly noted. I know what I'm going to do. Did you get Solaire and Ariel to meet up in real life and it ended in smoochies? Oh, that would be pretty cute. I feel like they would be really awkward, and it would be precious. I feel like this is an anime waiting to happen. Just gonna let you all know. I feel like that's an anime waiting to happen. You're laying down while eating? Yeah, it's a bad idea. Thought of a No Man's Sky multiplayer stream? Yeah, I'm in on that. I like No Man's Sky. I like No Man's Sky a lot. Man. I don't know why, but I've sort of fallen in love with the Panamera. Especially that cool as fuck rear wing. I was choking on a Cheeto. Yeah, that's a sentence I hoped I'd never hear anybody say. Plans for me to go hurt. I need funds for my airplane issues, yeah. I have an emulator for it. I need to work on my PS2. Hello, Demon Metal. Okay, when you say Demon Metal, are we talking about the music, or are we talking about a material? That's a hole in one. God damn it. Air sickness, motion sickness, and acrophobia? Ooh. Music. Fair enough. I wasn't sure if there was some news in religious metallurgy that I needed to hear about. In the land of the losers, never kind. That's pretty good, Brenda. That's pretty good. Mainly strikes hard during landing. Right, so knock you the fuck out. Got it. How you got dropped. Makes me think of that Bloodborne streamer Kyra knocked the camera onto your knee. It wasn't the camera, it was the whole TV. But yes. I remember that. That was a fun moment. I think Kyra is probably going to start having secondhand embarrassment about that again. Give it time, because that's how she is. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. An edgy teen when I made it, so I'm changing a little bit. How are you doing, Dan? I'm alright. It was an edgy teen. I mean, I might have been the only one who wasn't an edgy teen. I don't know that I've ever really been edgy. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm well-adjusted. But I don't know that I ever had apology in 3, 2. Yep. Kind of have for it as gum, but it doesn't always work. Yeah. I was a depressed teen. Yeah, me too. Grew up into a more depressed adult. Ben didn't have an emo or goth phase. It's true, I didn't. I'm a weird kid. No, I was a weird kid. I haven't been a kid for, as of right now, 400 million years. Longer than that. Did you ever play Cadence of Hyrule? Nope. I like the idea of it, but I haven't played it. I'm not that great at games. Sometimes I'm okay at video games. Most of the time I'm not okay at video games. That's DLC for it. It's a Skull Kid story DLC. Ooh. getting home from the tedium of life. That's totally different. A perfectly healthy thing to do with no possible repercussions if you your child turned broken gothing and turned trans elder studying on a Discord server because my life become... Dude, I don't know, Vi. You're an interesting one, I tell you what. Not edgy, but like trying to fit in. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. I can't get my permit renewed online. I have to go there directly. Oh, God. Hey, you haven't seen an older Porsche 911 with a RWB kit? Oh, I have. They're not great. But, like, Top Gear made a lot of fun of this car. And I got into it. And I was like, man, this car's great. This car's really, really good. Like, I actually had that moment of, and I had this same moment with the, I want to say it was the Bentley Continental GT. I actually went and was like, how much is this going to run me if I try to do it? Yeah, nope, never going to happen. All right. It's exactly the fucking same. Yeah. Panamera just looks like a Porsche 911 that's melted, is what they said, I think. Oh. Do you like roguelikes? I think they're cool, but I don't normally play them. If you could get any single car, what would it be? Oh God, don't make me choose. Fanfiction stuff be just make-believe. Was the heartthrob Romeo next door? No. I'm just a really awkward fat guy over here. Oh, yeah. Any single car. See, because it could go anywhere from like a really nice car, like, I don't know, Bentley Continental, this, to like antique, really classic cars. It anywhere in there. Wait, am I allowed to do a custom build? Or does it have to be a production model, or can it be custom? Because if it's custom, then I have ideas. It can be custom? Okay. So, in that case, what I want to do is am I the only one here who's seen Wayne World? No. I would do something custom, like, I don't know. I feel like I'd go with a Bel Air, probably, because that is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. But I would have it built with modern, like more modern technology. So, you know, better suspension, safer, better engine, that sort of thing. So you get that style, but you get the benefit of all of the additional technology we've gotten over the years. In fact, I might even go hybrid tech with it. I already know my answer, and yeah. I'm going to show you the TikTok he made, the one about delivering pizza to my house. And all Batmobiles, 1960 to 2020. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. I've said this before. There's a local entrepreneur. He owns a candy company and collects classic cars and owns and has loaned to several museums the Adam West, Burt Ward era Batmobile. Has been seen driving it around here as well. Because why wouldn't you? Want the motorcycle from Tron Legacy? I respect that. In Hades on Steam, you can get the goodest of boys, Cerberus. Sorry. Has 4 wheels? Yeah, go on. Anxiety, 12 chairs of blazing saddles, all day blazing saddles. Headley Lamar! Nolan Trilogy Tumblr. It's pretty good. You can pet the goodest of boys. Okay. The Tumblr's pretty good. I feel like... Man... No, we can't really count the animated series ones. Bluesmobile without the giant megaphone, yeah. So, 74 Dodge Monaco Sedan X California Highway Patrol. Because it's specifically X California Highway Patrol. Because the seats were sold in a lighter color because of the heat of California. They were not sold in that color anywhere near Chicago. It's bad that I know that. Bad that I know that. Actually, it's not that bad. Oh, God. Gotta drive through here real fast so I don't get a copyright strike. Oh, God. I have the music turned down a lot, but get through some rough shit. Yeah, you know, that's what we do. Batmobile, the Joker mobile, no. Old gangster mafia car. I respect this. Flush 12 chairs. I don't think I've seen it, no. I also haven't seen the prequel, 11 chairs. Why not turn the music off? So, interesting fact. The only things I can do are enable streamer mode, which doesn't actually get rid of all of the copyrighted music, fun fact, just most of it. Well, crap. Give me a minute. Wedged it. It happened. Okay, wait, come on. Come on. Come on! Stig rewind powers! The fuck? Come on. I can save it. I can't save it. We're just gonna go down here. Let's see. I'm trying a double decker even though I just ate. It's called having dessert, honey. Beware the Batman. It was alright. Would you want the interior of those cars as well? Yeah. Man, those cars were beautiful. Like, I have a distinct fondness for old cars. It's because I'm an old man. Does Blazing Saddles have the best fart joke in all of media? I don't know. That was bad. Oatmeal and then popcorn, so have dessert. These streams are the only thing preserving what shreds of sanity you have left. Oh, you're in a bad state then. Vehicle 1938 Terraplane 4-door sedan. Oh. Man. The 30s had some damn fine automobiles. Well, design-wise, they had some damn fine automobiles. Actually, no, I want to change my answer because I know exactly the car that I want. And I need... Let me find it to make sure that I'm actually... Hold on. Put on the brakes. It was a GM... It was a one-off... Yes, that's it. It was a one-off concept car from 1951. The General Motors LeSabre. Ben, you're the absolute great. Thank you, Precipice. Did you ever watch the 2004 The Batman? Yeah. I thought it was quite good. Ooh, or The Y Job. Basically, anything, any of the cars that Harley Earl designed. Like any of those concept cars that he did are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. He did... he was the one who did the first automotive tail fin. Which is great. Fantastic. Like, that guy had so much influence on car design today. And he did such beautiful work. Stuff that, like, there was stuff that we will never see in a car today. It was gorgeous. And all of his designs were designed to be his personal use vehicle. So it's great. Heard the Harley Quinn show is pretty good. I've watched a bunch of clips of it. I think it's great. It's pretty well done. Although they kill off a lot of characters. A lot of characters. Like it's nothing. It's alright. Did you like Kevin Michael Richardson as Joker? I thought he was fine. Personally. I mean, it's definitely hard to follow up Hamill. It's really hard to follow up Hamill. But he did quite a good job. The Tomb of Nick Cage. Kyra. You know Nick Cage is alive, right? Guess who's still stuck on blood porn? It's me. And you, I guess. But also me. Classic vehicles had some character in the design. Yeah, I know. Like, that's the thing. Is you looked at an older car, and it had some soul to it. But I'm glad to see you've warmed up to my compliments. I mean, I'm just being less vocal about not agreeing. But where's my damn electric car, Bruce? Yeah, that's a good line. That is a good line. I'm still in the first part of Yarnum. I keep getting killed. Cars always have character. That's no. There, it would be awkward if you met. Yes, yes, you would. You would be very awkward, and it would be precious. Only company I know that still gives cars that character is Morgan. You know what? We're bringing out the Morgan. God, I have there are 3 Morgans in this game, and I own them all. Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan. As my father said, as he tuck us in at night, Morgan and 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 Morgan. It's a family tradition. We just want to say Morgan. That'd be great too. So, all right, go with me here. On my delivery route, I have seen it's a BMW. No, it's a Mercedes-Benz. It's a Benz that is styled very, very similarly to the Morgan. God, look at these curves. Look at the styling, these fenders. God, that is a beautiful piece of machinery right there. Beautiful. Can't even get to the first boss before being wrecked by swarms of enemies. Yeah, Vi, here's the trick. Go slow. Morgan still gets it right. Yeah. Marcus voice. But Morgan makes their cars out of freaking wood. They used to. They used to make cars with wood components. Which is fascinating, truly. Just, God, the Morgan. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. I actually wouldn't mind having an electric Morgan. And I know that's a little weird, but the future is coming. I've been trying. I think I made a mistake taking the cane sword. No, I took the cane sword. Cane sword's great. You've got, despite appearances, yeah, this is from 2010. This is a newish, this is a very new car. My last comment. Chat debate my friend and I have been having for the past 4 years. Is it better when Joker's a mob boss like Nicholson or a terrorist like Ledger? Mob boss I don't think works so well for him. So I think the Ledger interpretation is better. Having minions, sure. But it's not about that. That's not what it's about. HD trilogy? You mean quadrilogy. There's 4. But yeah, Vi, use the big dude trying to get through a locked door. Oh! Okay, so the trick there... and I'll this takes a while to get used to. So, when he comes in, shoot him. That's your parry window. Is when he comes in for the swing. Like old Johnny Brickman. When he comes in for that big swing, pop him. He'll stagger. And then you walk forward and R1. And you'll deal a crap ton of damage. Generally, you'll kill him. First shot. So I know the Scar story he was going to tell Batman. Well, the thing is, the Joker has admitted several times, even he doesn't know his own backstory. And I think at one point he says, if I've got to have a backstory, I prefer it to be multiple choice. What game do you play when you want to go apeshit? Doom 2016 is a great one for that. First area isn't fun, honestly. It's a lot of trial and error, mostly error. Yes, you're correct. But the best thing you can go slow, pick your shots. Don't be afraid to use the pebbles to pull dudes. That's fucking important. Buy Tesla just to stick a V8 in it? Well, so here's the thing. The oil will run out. We know that the oil will run out. The future of the car is not in... the future of the car is not petroleum. Now, whether it is to say that we've got hydrogen powered vehicle, purely electric, what have you, I think there's I think there's something to be said for if we can work out storage of hydrogen, then that's the answer right there. Done. Heavily rely on Molotovs. A lot of dudes along the way in big groups. Yeah, but remember, you've got the whip mode for crowd control. And those heavy swings with the whip are excellent for crowd control. I'm gonna control the weather. I had a moment. I'm sure that's not clippable or anything. Solar powered vehicles, possible. It's kind of late for me. Yeah, that's fair, Kyra. Actually, so here's talking about the Joker. There's actually been discussion, and I thought this was pretty interesting, that the Joker might not be insane, but might have some form of like hyper sanity, which I think is an interesting thought. Like, he's saner than all of us. How do you beat Yorm? I mean, it's a gimmick fight. Cloud Ruler. Or Storm Ruler. Just, you gotta charge it all the way up. Then swing. That's the trick to beating Yorm. And if you charge it all the way up, it actually doesn't cost you any FP. So. It's been forever since I caught a stream. Yeah, how's it going, comic guy? Said it was easier being insane, yeah. Just ahead of the curve, yeah. Diabolical Box. Unwound Village, Miracle Mask, Azran Legacy, and Last Scepter. Yeah, so there's 6, yeah. Didn't have to pay an arm and a leg. I would love to own a Morgan. God, the Morgans are great. Stuck just running around Irithyll Valley. Oh, God. Who's the boss there? It's not... Is it Sullivan? No. You beat Pontiff Sullivan to get to Irithyll. I can't remember who the boss of that area is. I'm on vacation to my hometown in Portugal. Oh, lovely. Also love to own a Morgrim. Most annoying Dark Souls boss you fought. Ornstein Smoke. Done. You beat Sullivan to get to Anor Londo. Ah... Deacons of the Deep. Yeah, I remember that boss now. He says, having not played Dark Souls 3 himself, but having watched a full playthrough from the best friends. Bed of Chaos, they actually said, full stop, yeah, we might have made a mistake with that boss. That is the first. Like that. In fact, that's the only boss they've ever said that about. And honestly, I didn't think Bed of Chaos was that bad. It's annoying. But overall, like, I didn't find it to be that frustrating. Of course, I have a weird tendency to not actually get too mad at Souls games. You haven't done DS3? No. Oh, yeah, platforming in a game that didn't have very good platforming. That's pretty accurate. Oh god. No, the Morgan. Now Richard. Now with Richard Hammond. Oh. The one time I invoked the name of he who will always crash, I didn't crash. You do it and do it on the PS4. I've got it on PC. I've got all of them on PC. Well, no. I don't own 2 on principle. Like, I could have bought 2 at any given point. I don't want to. Wow, called out. No? Launchpad. Yeah, no, you're correct. You're correct. Oh my god, Richard Hammond is just the real-life Launchpad McQuack. Discuss. Next I fight Pontiff Sullivan. Yeah. He's got to stand. Yeah. Yeah. 2 wasn't that bad. I mean, it's a fine game, but it's not Dark Souls. How do I find Pontiff? Who is Richard Hammond? Richard Hammond is one of the 3 former hosts of Top Gear. Known to crash an inordinate amount. Like, he's had a crap ton of life-threatening crashes. What Dark Souls? That's Dark Souls 1. That's Painted World of Ariamis is the one that you're thinking of. Yes, and you don't fight her because she is a good. Like, fighting her is the incorrect thing to do. Because she is nice. Like, she's legit one of the nicest people in the series. So it's just like, I'm not gonna fight you. She's just like, I don't want to fight you. So, if you do that, you can go home. I'm like, yes, I want to go home. I don't want to fight you. You seem nice. You aided the Onion Knight at every opportunity so he may keep his... in... How he's not dead yet. Who the flying hell knows? Yeah. We don't know. We don't know how Richard Hammond has stayed alive this long. Maybe it's because he's so small, death cannot actually find him. Just thought of that, but it makes too much sense. He is a tiny, tiny man. Anyway, Witch Onion Knight. So that he may keep his promise. So that's probably the one from 3. Which is, hold on. The one who's fighting Yorm, yeah. Have you ever considered doing an old school Pokemon game on stream? Not as a Nuzlocke or anything, just for fun. Thank you for saying not as a Nuzlocke. Because, but, I don't know. I don't know. I did find, and Kyra can attest to this because she was there. Hold on. Brakes. Hold on. I got. Dig around in Bag O Games. Note, I didn't originally put these in here. They were placed in here by someone we don't like. My original copy of Blue. Which I have in the nice little official Nintendo holder. And originally I had thought that the battery, the memory battery was dead. It turns out, because I cracked the thing open, and it turned out that the battery was just loose. When I shifted it back into position, it still works. I thought that I had just run the battery all to hell, because I played that game entirely too much. On a red Game Boy Pocket, which I wish I had never sold. That is the only piece of video game hardware I have ever sold, and I regret it to this day. Is there a way to cheese Dark Souls so I can get a quick victory? No. Not really. Summoning, but even then, no. Actually, no. If you summon somebody and you have them pull... there's a particular ring that causes them to pull aggro. Is there a way to actually recharge the memory battery? I would have to just straight up swap it. You know what? Actually, hold on. This stream's taking a turn because it's something I can do just on camera. Okay, first off, booth cam. Yeah. Thank God I turned off the preview because I don't want to see me. God. Gross. Hold on. Let me get my screwdriver set. It's just... Wait. Is it over here? I think it is. Yes, because I was working on one of my controllers. I can't remember which one. I have a tendency to take things apart way too much. Hold on. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm coming back. Okay. So, Doggo has emerged from blanket. Yep. Hold on. Peanut, come here. Come here. Come on. Hi. Say hi to the peoples. Come here. Hi. Hi. Hello, sorry. I was in the worms. Hi. Yeah. Good boy. Okay. So, we're actually going to crack this thing open. Because I have the bit for it. So. Okay, wait. Which one is it? Hi, is there food? What food? So, of course it's the other one. So Nintendo back then used a very particular kind of bit for these screws. Can't remember the exact name of it. But one screw pop it open. Okay. The screw is right there. I see it. So, why do you have a toolkit? Because I cracked open. See? Do you actually have a massive wrench? I wish I had. I wish I actually owned that massive wrench. But no, that was a picture taken of me at Harbor Freight holding a big ass wrench. That wrench was $40. I wish I had bought it. I should have. But all right, you can see the battery here. This is the memory battery. This is what makes the whole thing actually remember your save. And you can see that it has lifted off slightly. Probably because I dropped my Game Boy. But if you carefully, if you make sure to position it properly before you put this on. Treehouse of Horror episode, very nice. And Kyra was there when I found this out. Was that the battery is still good. It had just shifted. Adds big ass wrench to the buy forbidden list. Lord. That was a comically large wrench. And very heavy. You can't actually see like that that wrench was quite heavy. Okay. So, yeah, just one screw pops right open, and where is my... I think it's still got power. Hold on. Let me grab the... Here we go. Come here. Come here, because I don't feel like switching over cables. Do you still work? No, your battery's dead. Crap. Okay, I guess I'm switching over cables. No, I'm not. Crap. Okay, I don't have a charged Game Boy at the moment, so I can't actually show you, unfortunately. I don't know where the cord is. Crap. Oh well. Would you buy another Game Boy Pocket if it came up for a decent price? Yes. Yes, I would. Because I actually do... That is one of my few regrets. Okay, let me phrase this properly. That's one of my few regrets in life. That is an actual regret that I could do something about. Because I regret everything I've ever done. Ever. Of all time. Ever. But that's because of depression. So, anyway. Let me put my little toolkit back together. Wow. Sorry, honey. Well, hi, Mark. Sorry, you don't like that. I apologize. How's it going? At least he probably doesn't regret me. I'm kidding. Or am I? Anyway. Okay, toolkit's back over there. Let's switch back to game. Game 4. Yes. Okay. Love you. Love you too, honey. Alright. Why do I always find it hilarious when Batman crosses over with Scooby-Doo? Because it's just outlandish enough. Just tempted to send you one of those wrenches. Oh, God. Don't try to mail anything like that. Because the prices would be horrific. Just awful. Because that wrench was like... That wrench had to be like 40 pounds. The prices would be Absolutely terrible. Please don't try to mail me a wrench. Since you're a scientist, can you make a genetically altered spider to give us Spider-Man powers? No. The most effective way to do that would be a retrovirus anyway, because it would rewrite genetic code. However, I don't think that there's any way to actually make that work as of yet in the current scientific lexicon. So, lexicon is not the right word, but I mean, it works. So, you hear that Xbox Live Gold might be free for all of us this fall. I mean, it makes sense if they're going to be launching a new Xbox. Okay, we're going to handle that problem right now. Okay. Done. Solved that problem. Are there any mutants science could make at this point? We actually did crossbreed... Oh, no. What was it? Was it a sturgeon and a cuttlefish, I think? Yes, there are mutants we can make right now. Although, a lot of it applies to, like... like, we've made stuff bioluminescent. Which is stuff that just sort of, like, produces light. So... But also, technically, that's not really a mutation. Well, it's not a natural mutation. Red or yellow? What? Talking about X-Men and the like, something like Wolverine's bone claws. Ooh, it's tough. Kyra, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, or Silver. No, Kyra. No. Stop it. You stop it right now. I know what you're doing. Stop it. No. I don't believe... We're not... But it's only $29. Where are you finding a Game Boy Pocket for $29? Those make him so heavy. Yeah. Wolverine's not doable. Cyclops is not doable. There's... I mean, Kyra, if you just feel it's the yellow one, nah. Like if I'm gonna get one, it's gotta be red. Like I want to go classic style. But that said, you really don't have to. Darwin is definitely not doable. No. Angel doable? No. Okay. Consider for a moment. One of the main reasons that birds can fly is because they are stupidly light, because they have hollow bones. Sorry, I missed that guy? No worries. I got it. Brenda, honey, it's okay. I just saw him and dealt with him. Don't worry about it. Seriously. But I just went in a big circle because I've been here on this stream because I bumped into that fence. Kate. Hulk might be possible. Not even... not really. Beast... Well, okay. So... the hair part... yes, doable. That is a known genetic condition. Blue... not. It says it's a launch one and it's red. Really? Boy, that would be beautiful. You really don't have to. You really don't have to. Gambit, no. Oh yeah. Can we make Quicksilver? No. So there's actually limitations to how fast the human body can move. Apparently scientists created a T-Rex embryo from chicken eggs. Believe it. Most you can do for the blue is to drink colloidal silver, but even then that would do horrors to your body. Yeah. Juggernaut, no. Besides, most of his powers are considered mystical rather than mutation. Don't mind me, just driving a Morgan on the beach. Through the water. Possibly not practically useful, you die from it, yeah. Like, there's... well, also, there's limits to how big a person can grow. Because in cases of gigantism, case in point, Andre the Giant, for example, he was a big dude. He had a condition that made him a big dude. His heart couldn't take it. That's why he ended up passing away. Make a limited version of Professor X. Well, it depends on how limited, because, you know, I could just give you some spine damage and then, you know, you'd be in a wheelchair. That's a limited form of Professor X. But psychic powers, no. There's no notable, proven, like, rigorously tested cases of anything like that. Is it possible? Sure. I'm not going to say it's not possible. But it's not been rigorously scientifically proven. Take that as you will. However, they're all dead, so it's probably a sign that being bigger makes you more susceptible to dying. The issue is that your heart isn't able to pump all of the like, your heart isn't able to pump enough blood to keep you alive. You can't really say that something's impossible, just that there has yet to be anything that shows it can be done. That's correct. As a scientist, you must keep an open mind. Now, what that means, it is much easier to prove the existence of something than to disprove it. So, you know, unless you have an enlarged heart to go with your massive size, however that's where. And having an enlarged heart can lead to all kinds of other problems as well. So, it is a tricky business. Also, like, something I found very interesting, I don't really care about baseball, but we're at about as fast as it's possible for a human to pitch a ball. Just because of, like, the structure of the human shoulder. almost bet someone's trying to create a real Deadpool. Yeah. Not gonna work. Or just any One Piece character? Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay. One, like, the only... We have a better chance of making Captain America and Batman real than any other hero. So, like, there's been testing done getting the grappling gun working is crazy difficult. Because in order to actually do that kind of stuff, like, the tech is so heavy. Hi, honey. Yeah, to be able to regenerate right now, you'd have to have some method of converting to pull matter from nothing, or to more accurately, to efficiently convert energy into matter. Which is something that, you know, is possible, but is not likely to happen anytime soon. Really am seriously considering it. I mean, okay. You are a person with autonomy. However, that is realistically not a good idea. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Because you can make your own choices. But I don't think physically it's a good responsibility right now. But I do appreciate the offer. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just going around. What is the most possible method? Vision, Shadowcat, Flash, phasing through walls. Let's see. Well, okay. You would need... Alright. Go with me here. Is it possible to gain powers the way the Fantastic Four did? No. No. That kind of radiation would probably just kill you. Like, you probably wouldn't... You might make it back to Earth, and you might survive, but you would not get powers. Let's see. Phasing. Alright, so we do know of particles that can pass through matter. There's a superfluid capable of going through solid materials due to having zero viscosity. Okay, go with me here. Supercritical carbon dioxide, which is carbon dioxide that is at a temperature and pressure past the point where it would where it's distinguishable between liquid and gas. If you bubble that through coffee beans, it will pass through the coffee beans and dissolve out the caffeine. That's how you decaffeinate coffee. And you end up, because after it warms to room temperature and standard pressure, it's just carbon dioxide gas. It just evaporates, and you end up with caffeine powder. Neat, huh? And there's all kinds of uses for that. But, so we do know of things that can just sort of like pass through. Hydrogen, for another thing. You can't really store hydrogen in a tank because the hydrogen molecules are so small that they can just evaporate through the metal. Theoretically, you could make a denser metal, but then it's prohibitive to actually moving that tank around. So, you have those trade-offs. So, and quantum tunneling is a thing. Doesn't decaffeinated coffee kind of ruin the point of coffee? That's neither here nor there. I don't like coffee, so I don't know. Give me a reason not to. We're in a pandemic and you might be about to change jobs. Flash's excuse is vibrating fast enough to pass through things. Yeah, but that also doesn't work. For example, all matter has a dualistic nature of both essentially as a wavelength and a particle. To order the thing, yeah, don't do it. Possible to create the Rhino from Spider-Man? It wouldn't. It would be an electrical exoskeleton, mechanically operated. Osmium, maybe, but where are you going to get enough osmium? That's going to be a pain in the ass. Also, would a tank made out of tungsten? I don't know. Well, so the issue is that the skin on his suit. That's the issue. Are any of the Fantastic Four's powers possible? We can get the closest that we could really get, and it wouldn't be her full power suite, but methods of invisibility. Like the bending of light. That would be the closest we're going to get right now. And even then, again, that's not her full power suite. Because she also has crazy force fields and everything. But also, even if you make your tanks if you make your hydrogen tanks out of something really heavy or really dense, okay. Here's the problem. Even in but the one with no bids is 40. Don't get it, Kyra. Really, seriously, don't. Not right now. Don't do it right now, okay? Just don't. Alright, how do I... Oh, shut off the internet like an idiot, so what did I miss? I mean, we're still discussing the possibility, like, the doability of superpowers. Okay. So, here's the thing about... Would an Iron Man suit cause issues with your body due to velocity and G-forces while flying, not limited to liquidation? Yep. Okay. So, something that's very, very difficult to grasp. Didn't Star Trek TNG actually do that? Yes. But that's Star Trek. Hey, Drew Davis, how's it going? Unplugged it to put something else in, not knowing she was unplugging the modem. Lord. Okay. All right. Now, I want you to imagine a sponge. Okay? Go with me. Go with me here. So, a sponge is a solid piece of matter, but there's holes going all the way through it, right? Like, you could work your way through the passages to get all the way through the sponge without destroying said sponge. So, matter, something that is completely solid, when you get down deep enough, down to the molecular level, there is a crazy amount of open space around an atom. There's the electron cloud, which is the area where you would have the most probability of finding the electrons for that atom. That's getting quantum, and I'm sorry. The space in there is still large enough for a hydrogen atom, which is just a hydrogen molecule is just 2 protons, which are the fine, like the tiny little building blocks of the larger atoms, and the space of the electron cloud around them is larger than that. So the hydrogen can just go right through. In order to actually store hydrogen, you have to have some way to like hold it, like bind it to something. I don't know if that made any sense with me trying to explain it without actually like showing you. Okay, well, think about this. One of the main issues that we have right now is we can't necessarily look at... Okay, it's impossible to measure when you get down into that state, like electrons. They are so small. Welcome to Chemistry 101. This is more physical chemistry, so you're in more of a 400 level, really. They are so small that you cannot measure their position and their velocity at the same time. So, the reason for that is, if you imagine a gymnasium, you know, like your school gym. There is somewhere in that gym, moving around at a speed, a ping pong ball. Okay? Now, because of the size of the electron and I kind of previously mentioned this, the wave-particle duality. Had better watch out. I'm asking out your girlfriend platonically. You're asking your mom to watch a movie with you. That's not that weird, Brenda. Not really worried. So, everything can be equated to either matter or a wavelength of some kind. It only really matters in the case of light, because when you get into heavier particles, the wavelength is such that it's not worth really dealing with. But in the case of light, it is, and in the case of the electron, it is. Because in order to measure an electron, you would use some sort of a wavelength, typically light, and a photon has enough energy to, if you can accurately determine the location of the electron, you are imparting enough force on it to change its velocity. And if you manage to determine its velocity, you've lost its position. So, what you're looking at is, you have a ping pong ball in a gymnasium, and you are attempting to determine both its position and its velocity by throwing basketballs at it. It's not going to work. Is it? If you need me, I go play Pokemon. No, I'm done. I'm done with the physical chemistry for now. Neither do jellyfish. Jellyfish have a like a distributed nervous system. Yes. It sounds like it would be easier to generate the hydrogen and have it directly fuel the car from the source. Yeah, probably. But to do so, you would need electrolysis, typically of water, because running an electric current through water will separate it into hydrogen and oxygen. You can then burn the hydrogen and oxygen, and you get water. But the problem is you're having to put in energy to separate them, and then you're putting in energy to recombine them. So what's the point? It's a whole thing. Would atoms be made of even smaller atoms? Every particle that we've found, like we've gotten pretty deep into subatomic. Like atoms are made up, like molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Those are made up of quarks. Quarks are made up of gluons and mesons, I think. I can't remember right offhand. But the deeper and deeper you go, like you're getting into smaller and smaller pieces of something. It's a whole thing. Basically what you need to take away from this is there's a whole big lot of crap we don't know. Where's my proton accelerator? I don't know, over there. To go from chemistry to physics, is the goblin glider possible? I'm going to go with a hard maybe on that. The tech would be similar in nature to... I mean, we've got... I mean, you're looking at a hoverboard, essentially. It's... I'm going to go with a hard maybe on that one. I need to capture ghosts, and Egon Spengler isn't around, so you're my backup. Why am I your backup? You should call my sister, the priest. I don't know. Besides, the proton accelerator wouldn't actually catch the ghost. You'd also need the trap. Do you know you can rewind a live stream while it's live? Yeah. I have that option checked. You're welcome. It's because of me that you can do that. I am letting you. All this science talk makes me question life. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. The deeper you go into trying to understand everything, the more you realize that the amount of stuff we actually know is so tiny. Either Sandman or Ultimate / Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro possible? Not really. Is that something new YouTube's been doing? No. Not as far as I'm aware. It's not terribly recent, I don't think. I mean, let's be fair, Twitch has been doing it for a long time, so... A single-celled organism, wonder about it all the time with moss balls? Yeah. there is no way, personally, there is no way that we can ever know everything. There's simply too much. Nice, because I just discovered that Monday. I mean, you discover new things all the time. Especially about things that you already thought you knew everything about. That's how science is. That's just how science is. We think we know everything, then we find out, no, we don't. Or we find out, everything we knew about this was wrong. Would the swamp thing be possible? No, I don't believe so. Also, technically, he's considered an elemental, so almost assuredly not. Sorry, I was looking up stuff. Oh, right, I already got that one. Yay. Knowing everything would make you go mad. Yeah. Say, I really miss you as part of... Yeah, but unfortunately those days are done. How possible is silicon-based life? Okay. Let me check something real quick. Because if I'm not mistaken... No, park the car. Okay. Have we found... hypothetical. Well, okay, silicon functions similarly to carbon chemically. But, I thought for a minute that it was, I thought for a minute that we had actually found like deep sea bacteria, but I was wrong. I was wrong about that because that is just like it's they don't use oxygen at all. Ben, off topic, are you a fan of football? I have been known to watch a football, an American football, for proper clarification. I don't watch it much. I have been known to on occasion, but not much. And it's typically college ball. Are vultures' wings possible? Which version? If you're talking about the ones from New Spider-Man, maybe. If you're talking about like Amazing Spider-Man, or like if you're talking about Spider-Man cartoons, no, not really, no. Ben, have you seen Hamilton? I haven't seen Hamilton. PS4? I don't remember how they did the design in PS4, actually. Huh. Would it be possible to compress matter to the point where most particles wouldn't pass through it? I think you're more likely... to be able to use some sort of electromagnetic wave as the containment. If only we were able to find something like Element Zero from Mass Effect. Yeah, an element with no mass whatsoever. Boy, that would lead to some things. Not sure what. You still keep in contact with Nate, Micah, and Nick? Nate and Nick, no. Micah and I have been friends for... Micah and I have basically been friends since birth. With jet propulsion. Jet propulsion has a possibility. jet propulsion, tilt rotors, those things, like, we're simply looking at making the tech smaller. So, is Lizard possible? Not really yet. The tech, believable, sure. But while it's believable, I don't think that means it's possible. It's not possible yet. I have to do cowboy shit. So, Red Dead, got it. How is Micah anyway? You know, I've talked to Micah a little bit. I mean, he's mostly just, you know, keeping on like we all are in this apocalypse. Possible for me to steal a nuclear device? No, those are going to be really heavy. And detonate and survive the blast? No. Better to say improbable. At current point of discussion is what I mean when I say not possible. At current point of, like, current tech. Homecoming version might be the most feasible. Yeah, that's what I mean, the VTOL, yeah. Have you ever found the alien blaster in Fallout 3? Yes. It's very good. I quite like it. I quite like a lot of the alien tech in 3. Although that DLC is buggy as hell. Like, that DLC is Crash City if you're not prepared for it. Are you at least proud that I spelled it right? Yes, yes, I am. Yeah, you can just destroy the street without getting arrested. Yeah, that's the most improbable thing about this game. Not even the physics, it's just like, hey, guess what? I can just break all this stuff. There are no cops anywhere in this game. There's Doc Ock. As someone who played the PS4 game, you'd know better than anyone, yeah. It does it on at least a weekly basis. No, I don't think so. Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man 2. I haven't actually seen either of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Reach Vulture speed keeping up with a jumbo jet. Well, that's another thing is you're taking a custom-built machine, a jumbo jet, and you're attempting to subject one person. Well, humans aren't the most aerodynamic things. So, I don't know how well that would work. Disabling to the parts of the brain stopping muscle growth. That's... Left 4 Dead's a whole thing. No, the sheep were fine, don't worry. I didn't hit any of them. They were fine. I was only able to play Mothership Zeta once. Yeah. Artificial spider silk being the only thing keeping Peter on set jumbo jet. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the artificial spider silk. That's a thing. Field of sheep he goes, and across the line! Good. Found down a rabbit hole after the whole discussion, yeah. Would the Crimson Dynamo work? I mean, those kind of power suits are theoretically possible. Micro servos would be required, which we don't really... I mean, we don't have that kind of tech yet. See that car go over a cliff? Yeah, alright. I actually have... It's not... It's unfortunately... Which loop in the third car do you mean? What was the most scientific way you can describe Mr. Negative? Bullshit. That's how. Thinking about bin and sheep. There was a field with sheep in it that I might have driven through. The sheep were fine. Still seem good. Kylo, we're still good. Don't worry. Okay, so you want that over cliff Okay, so we're looking at this one, probably. Yes, I like this. This is a good plan. The one with the spare wheels. Oh, so the Kurtz Barker, which I have not modified in any way whatsoever. Okay. We'll try it. Magic is cheating. Magic is bad. I wouldn't go so far as to say magic is cheating. I would just say magic is bad science. Because there is the very long-winded discussion that essentially boils down to magic, like sufficiently advanced technology would be indistinguishable from magic. It'd be possible to create a metal as durable as the one making up Cap's shield. Interestingly enough, I read a story the other day. Actually, no, yesterday. I already passed it. There we go. They have actually been developing a metal that is very, very difficult to cut. And they've done so by suspending ceramic spheres in aluminum. But that's... Wow. It didn't even... Ben, have you played Ghost of Tsushima? No, I haven't. I'm curious, but I haven't played it. I've seen like 30 minutes. No, not even 30 minutes, because Wooly opened that stream with an unboxing, and I don't think I got an hour in. I've seen maybe 15 minutes of gameplay from it. So we're close, is what you're saying. No, I wouldn't go that far. Well then, yeah, that was kind of underwhelming, wasn't it, Brenda? We'd have to really soup this car up. Really, really good. You should give it a try. Yeah? Shocker's arm should be broken to hell since he releases shockwaves from his hands. Yeah. I mean, it's a simple matter of equal and opposite force. How close are we to actually having flying cars? Well, so the issue is... Want to know more Pat and Willie talk about us. Yeah, fair enough. Let's make it bullshit fast. I can make this thing bullshit
You
fast.
have arrived at your destination.
There we go. A little bit. 131 feet. That's not bad. How scientific is the power Domino has? Not at all. It's a neat power, but not scientific. Quick question, who's your favorite superhero? Iron Man. Easily Iron Man. Alright, Brenda, you want this thing modded all to hell? I may have previously modded it all to hell. I don't know. How close are we to having actual flying cars? Well, depends on the methodology you're looking at. Because... Oh, God. That's the blower Bentley motor, isn't it? No. That's the motor from the Silver Arrows, the W154s. F it. Let's do this thing. How close are we to having Iron Man and War Machine armor? Not. Like, not at all. I'll just let you in on that. We're not. That spoiler is stupid. That one's dumber. Technically possible to create an orbiting issue lies with getting small craft like that into orbit safely and capable of going to other planets. Yeah. Well, so the issue with flying cars is picking up enough speed to get rid of the inertia and pick up enough thrust to take off. Well, so that assumes that you're doing a... that assumes that you're converting car into airplane. Which I don't think is actually the way to go. Next up, I'll try to be around more often. Cool, Drew Davis. Hope you get to feeling better. Essentially bringing kinetic energy to a dead stop. Yeah, and that's not terribly feasible. I've already done some upgrading. I knew I had. Do you ever plan on live streaming Game Boy games? Yes, I do. I do plan on that. Because I have the appropriate cables now to make that doable. So, yes, that will happen. Alright, so... already did that with Link's Awakening. I was technically emulating that one. But I can do that now with the Game Boy player. You have Super Mario Land. I don't think I own Super Mario Land. I think Kyra owns Super Mario Land. Maybe? Any feasibility in Falcon? I mean, Falcon and... I think we might be able to do something with this, Brenda. Okay. Alright, so if we're going to take this off a cliff, then we got to take it off the big cliff, right? So we'll start it here. There we go. Come on. Nope, we're not going to get too much out of it. Closest we'd get to Ant-Man? Nothing. Nothing. Because that... No. That... No. No. That makes absolutely no physical sense at all whatsoever. No thank you. You ain't making that one happen. Zooms forward, but he can't stop until he's hit something. That sounds dangerously like Juggernaut. Wonder how long before we have Cyborg like Cyborg from DC. A while. What console do you plan on getting? PS5 or Xbox Series X? Neither at the moment, because I'm poor. And I intend to wait a little bit to see. Like, I only just got a PS4 like last year. Think about that. How do you scientifically explain the powers of Static Shock? Bullshit. Think it's bullshit. Done. I don't think that's who I'm thinking of. I don't know. It's not Speedball. Which is a terrible name. I don't know. And you can't really shrink or grow molecules. You'd simply be like removing molecules. which, how do you explain that? And, you know, how do you have it position those molecules again? Where do you store those? It's not Speedwagon. No, it's Speedball is what I said, but yeah, it's not Speedwagon. Favorite female superhero and supervillain? Oh lord, that's a tough one. That's tough. Superhero and that's really hard on your knees. Really hard. Basically a human tree. As we understand things right now, nod. As we understand things right now. Back into the excess molecules. What the fuck? Exactly. See, that's the problem. Because at that point, you're essentially like... You're having to push that matter off somewhere because you can't just shrink a molecule. It's not how that works. I guess rogue for one? I don't know! Because the thing is, like... I don't know. That is really tough. Final battle of Blazing Saddles has begun. Oh god. That's a whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna look into the tuning on this thing. Even maxed out, it's only A-class? Really? Oh, that's part of it. No. Scientifically, to being able to have portals to the nether, oh god. How would X-ray vision actually work? It wouldn't. Given you would be dealing with something, hopefully you would be dealing with something other than X-rays. Because think about what happens when you get an X-ray. There's all kinds of safety precautions that have to be taken. So the idea of firing X-rays from your eyes you would basically have cancer vision. Congratulations. Plans for the future of the channel? Plans? Future? I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of things I'd like to do, but they're all pretty boring, honestly. Like, I'd like to do some cooking streams. Cancer vision would be one hell of a power. Yeah, except that you would probably also develop cancer in the eyes. So you wouldn't have it for very long. Physics of ghost. I mean, that's again getting into like intangibility, which is real tricky. Are you feeling better and enjoying your vacation? Yeah, like I'm doing fine. Possibly the brain. I mean, it is pretty close to the eyes. absolutely watch you doing a cooking live stream. Yeah, I would like to do that, but it would typically be different stuff. Like, okay, let's make like, hey, let's make this food from a video game. Like, there are a lot of recipes from Breath of the Wild that I would love to try to cook. Shot a bald eagle in Red Dead, you monster. Also, that's pretty impressive. Dark side boom tubes kill you outright due to the speed of travel. Actually, boom tubes theoretically would be pretty safe. Do you think you'll feel better about work and stuff when you go back? There's only one way to find out. Because bald eagles are now endangered. Pretty heavily, so. Gotcha, pork roast and Food Wars. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, I'd take suggestions. But, like, hold on. So, the reason that the boom tubes would be safe, or safe-ish, is because technically what you're doing is you're creating a wormhole. And now that wormhole would be essentially folding space and time in such a manner to punch a hole through. You're not actually traveling that far, that quickly, in that space. Gyoza stuffed chicken wings. Pardon? Fuck? That sounds amazing. God, okay, I don't like too many, like, Southeast Asian... There's not a whole lot of that cuisine that I'm terribly keen on. I do like some Thai food. But gyoza is phenomenal. Also, like, shrimp tempura, I'm also quite fond of. That's quite good. I had to have something to get when everybody wanted to go get sushi in college. Gyoza are really good. Hot dog pizza bites, yep. Thought they involved faster than light speed and sound travel. No, it's essentially just a wormhole. Which is why that actually, like, Stargate, there's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't work. But wormhole travel, yeah, if you can control the formation of the wormholes, yeah. Have you had stuffed wings before? No, I can't say that I have. Don't think I've had gyoza. Oh, gyoza are so good. Little pork dumplings. Oh. It's typically a good savory pork too. Lovely. Ever tried crawfish? You know, I can't say as I have. Don't mind me just doing 120 in a car that's coming up on 100 years old. Can we get some at some point? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Like a second opinion on something. Okay, Ben. Don't quote the medic this time. They're basically pot stickers. Yeah, they're pot stickers. And they're very good. Beef Wellington or panko chicken. Ooh. Beef Wellington would be so tricky. Beef Wellington is so tricky. So hard to get right. Once the people stop threatening the Asian restaurants around here and blaming them for COVID. Yeah, people around here are not bright, let's say. General Tso's chicken kind of guy. TSO is the spelling, Brandon. Also, General Tso wasn't a real person, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong. And even if he was, I don't think he had a particular methodology of chicken. Not a lot, right? Crab Rangoon is also very good. I'm quite fond of Crab Rangoon. Kyra occasionally gets a cream cheese Rangoon from Panda Express, and it is disappointing. Someone who has a Japanese girlfriend. I'd also like people to stop blaming Asian people. Yeah, I heard about that, Vi. Congratulations, by the way. I don't think I've actually seen you in chat to tell you congratulations, but congratulations, Miss Tommy Tai. I also miss Tommy Tai. I have no idea how... I don't think that would work well for Car Picnic. Because it's a big old mess of food. It might work. It might work. It'd work better... No, it's a good take. We could print it. It would work better than trying to get steak, I think. The whole job I had was a nightmare. I kept missing strength. Yeah. Just for COVID, it's like free bullet. Yeah. It's okay, but again, you have to remember we are dealing with an incredible, nigh unfathomable level of stupid. 12 chairs of young Frankenstein. No. Yeah, it's... Dick Badison gave us free donuts. Ben, where's Kyra? In the chat. Kyra and I both work jobs where we must, where we have to deal with people on a regular basis. So, to try to minimize the chances of us getting sick, if I get sick, I don't want to get Kyra sick. So we've been social distancing to a degree. But right now, I'm in a I'm in self-quarantine because they thought maybe I had COVID, which I don't. Or at least I don't seem to. And so, like, I'm not in... Like, I haven't been seeing anybody. I haven't even... This is the closest I've come to driving a car in the past week or so. Just drifting an almost 100-year car. 100-year-old car. No worries. Wish I could actually kind of drift. You ever plan on live streaming any of the Contra games? Ooh. That would be kind of fun. Although they are notoriously hard. I mean, I'd be in on that. Just so long as nobody cares if I use the canonical. Hardest part about making the wings would be removing the bones. So basically you're taking a bone-in wing, you're making it boneless, and in the place of the bone, you are stuffing it with something. In this case, gyoza. That sounds like everything I want to be a part of. What? Carol, what? Follow the rules and go on living as normally as we can. Yeah, but everyone around here is like, nah, government's trying to... Oh, God. The one that we get all the time is the government's trying to institute Islam. This is the start. There's the start of Islam happening. And I'm like, Can we get so many pumpkin donuts and apple cider donuts? Yes. Yes. Yes, we can. We absolutely can do that. You suddenly stream arcade games, I'm going to beg to join you. Alright. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Cut my neck with a shaving blade. I don't, like, you're probably not, I doubt that you cut a major artery, but it will probably bleed for a while. Just put pressure on it. Excuse me, Islam. Yeah, the idea is that basically it's like, you know, we're all wearing masks. We're all wearing masks. That's right near that hijab, which is where the burqa. One of them burqas. I don't know why I said hijab. I know better than that. Imitating people from around here is rough on the throat. Close to my Adam's apple, which hurt like yeah, that one's rough. Sorry, dude. But yeah, no, people around here are unbelievably stupid. People around here are getting mad at Walmart for requiring that you wear a mask. Because I told you I heard someone say it that way. A number of people say it that way, yes. No sheep. Anyway, definitely happy to live in Texas right now, yeah. So tempted to dress up like a stereotypical ninja, it wouldn't. It's not going to end well, Slayer. Just... What Pelosi said about the police a couple of nights ago? No. Also, that's getting dangerously political, and I don't think we should do that. Oh, sheeps. Sheeps. Sheepies. There go sheepies. I'm sorry for disturbing your evening, sheepies. Does a plague doctor mask count as wearing a mask? Yes. Asking for a friend. What I really wanted to do was get one of the, like, paint respirators, but the problem is those are rated differently. So what you're looking at is N95 masks catch 95% of non-petroleum materials. Those painting respirators are P100, which means that they stop 100% of petroleum-based, which means it's not rated for non-petroleum, which is what these droplets with the virus would be. Would you consider streaming Super Mario Brothers 2? Sure. And any of the Kingdom Hearts games? I don't know. Hey, Zempact, how's it going? No sheep, I'm sorry. Thoughts on Solo, a Star Wars story? I haven't seen it. I'm terrible at watching movies. Like, still waiting for the JoJo stream. Yeah, I need to hook my PS4 back up. That's where I'm ending it. Yeah, let's not say anymore. Although there's been some crap going on in the world today. I see Ben play Super Mario RPG. It's on the SNES Classic. I'm in. So you're still using the Lupin car? Yeah, I'm gonna tune that back to stock, I think. Because it's... Actually, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the engine back to stock and take the drivetrain back to stock. I just don't go in the Walmart now. I just buy stuff online. Yeah, like, I just do online orders now. People just have to learn that if they continue not to social distance, they will be required to wear a mask that will last longer. Yeah, that's correct. That is absolutely correct. It's a level of stupid heretofore... It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Okay. require people to be smart. Yeah. What have I been missing? I went outside to watch the comic. Not much. I'm tuning that back to stock. God, it really is gorgeous, though. 2 miles. My health immune system is compromised. Yeah, you need to stay safe. What's your favorite fast food mashed potatoes? Oh, Kyra, you and I are going to have to debate this now. Favorite fast food mashed potatoes? Boston Market. I've never had theirs. Like, the only store that I have been into of late... Pin is hitting me. Stop that. The only store that I've been into of late is I went into Best Buy for like 5 minutes. KFC. See, I don't really care for KFCs. That is a very well done King Cobra. And I'm not going to buy it, that's for damn sure. Oh, it's all done in carbon fiber? I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little much. It's a little much. I don't know if I like that as mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's fair. You know, honestly, I think the answer I may have to go with is none of them. Oh boy. Lamborghini Veneno. One of only 3? I want to say they only made 3. Can't top homemade mashed potatoes. Bob Evans gets damn close. I think I've only been to Bob Evans like once. I can't even comment on Cracker Barrel, because at Cracker Barrel you get breakfast. Done. Oh, Kyra's got something. Also, I don't know that you can consider Bob Evans fast food. Cracker Barrel, I don't think I've ever had the mashed potatoes at Cracker Barrel. Also, I would not consider Cracker Barrel to be fast food. Oh, sorry, friend. Go with me on this. Kyra and I previously, actually, originally, this was a discussion between myself and the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Boer, on as to what constitutes fast food. It's a small barrel. Stop that, Kyra. And I think the determination was, if the majority of the locations have a drive-through, And there is not and if your order is taken inside, if your order is taken at a counter, and the majority of the locations have a drive-through, it is fast food. I think that's what we ended up determining. Because, for example, what's your favorite theme park? I don't really do theme parks. Not really my jam. So based on those rules, fast food French fries, oh my god. I ate burger fries right out of the gate, yeah. Burger M's were not great. Okay, best fast food French fries. Kyra, you and I, we had an in-depth discussion on this. And I can't remember what we came to. I can't remember what decision we came to. Zaxby's is pretty good. Zaxby's is up there for certain. Popeye's fries are pretty good.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
McDonald's fries are so hit or miss, though. That's the problem. Like, and McDonald's fries, if you don't get them perfectly fresh, appropriately salted, and eaten in a very particular time frame, they're garbage. What fast food place has the best dipping sauce? I have no idea. Culver's is pretty good. I have become quite partial to Freddy's. Quite partial.
Recalculating route.
Peanut is also quite partial to Freddy's.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh no, KFC's been doing potato wedges for years and years and years. They're okay. I consider those fries. Favorite movie franchise? Oh god, don't make me pick. Raising Cane's, never had it. I love that we went from, like, physical chemistry to now the food discussion. Culver's is cheaper, Freddy's. I feel like the burgers are better. That's a tough one. Chicken is bland, fries are meh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alright, come on.
You have arrived at your destination.
Favorite Pixar movie? Ooh, that's tough. Are seasonings included? No. Our determination, if you recall, was that if a seasoning was required, then it doesn't count. It has to be potato And maybe, like, I think as close as we could get with that was, like, a seasoned salt. If it's something you have to ask to be put on your fries, it does not count. Yours is ratatouille. Ratatouille's alright. I don't think it's my favorite. What do you prefer on fried chicken? I mean, I typically don't put... So, you like ranch sauce? That's alright.
Turn around
Like ranch
when
dressing.
it is safe to do so.
Or rank, as some people have been known to say. Zaxby's first with Popeyes being second. That's fair. I'll give you that. That's pretty good. And Ariel, we don't have a Wiener Schnitzel. Closest we have is there's a German restaurant, pretty authentic as I understand, German restaurant, a couple of towns over. Incredibles are the first two Toy Story. Yeah, those are good. Anton Ego's review scene from Ratatouille. Yeah, that's a really good scene. Thousand Island? Really? White gravy or hot sauce? Now, alright. I have been known to eat a chicken fried steak. And so I would eat chicken this way as well. With that white pepper gravy. I could get behind that. I could get behind that stuff. That'd be alright. Then do you like hot wings? No, I can't do spicy. I cannot do spicy to save my life. Actually, Kyra, I read the entire plot of Homework. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know anything about Onward. Still don't. I thought I would make that joke, but then I was like, no, backpedal real hard. Good place for burgers. I don't know if Ariel would want to go for a burger joint for a date. I've got ideas. I've got plenty of ideas, Solaire. Don't worry about that. We do need to go to Juicy Lucy's. Although, admittedly, that's going to be determined by when all this crap is over. Burger Bar. Oh, man. Burger Bar is delicious. Yeah, that one is very local. Tell you just out of rampage shooting anyone. I said, okay, bye. Lord. Seth Rogen is the Green Hornet. Yeah. That was pretty bad. Have ideas of where me and Ariel should go for a date? Yeah. Let's try Steak and Shake, and it's always closed down here. So... Yeah. Burger Bar is fucking great, but I haven't been able to go to one in years. Ours is a little local place. And it is glorious. Our location was supposedly the one where the last known sighting of Hank Williams Sr. happens. Pineapple, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Yeah, that's right. Quinn gets that, but with chicken instead of a burger. And the one that I get is, it's a combination of two. Grilled onions and barbecue sauce and cheese. But served between two grilled cheeses. It's amazing. I feel like we're a big ship here. Yeah, you all are. So the problem is that I live in Memphis. Yeah, that would do it. We should do our own grand tour. Where would we even go? Travel down there and try the foods. Yeah. Traveling live stream? I don't know. Maybe? Ariel, isn't the Queen Mary the haunted one? Yeah, alright, I'll buy that. What percentage out of 100 is fried food in Tennessee? No, there's not fried food. There's a lot of pulled pork. So, that's not fried. Another fast food thing we haven't debated. Okay. Skin on or skin off fries? Depends on the execution, I think. Doing a travel log, visiting all the haunted locations in the country. Dear God. This is supposed to be a very, like, this area is supposedly very, very haunted. I don't know. I had a Tennessee barbecue whiskey burger and it was amazing. Okay, I respect that. Had a whole thing planned out for Quest for the Best Burger. Booer and I had a long, long discussion on the drive to and then subsequently back from Asheville, which is about an hour and a half away, to go to Juicy Lucy's, which is a burger place there. And Queen Mary 2 is the one that's traveling around getting my Queen Marys mixed up. About how we would rate and determine specifically the best burger within driving distance of where we live. And that, like, we developed a long rubric that we have done nothing with, quite honestly. We were talking about doing a blog of it. Oh, sweet meatballs, and now we have gravy, so what could I do with the extra gravy? Some kind of open-faced sandwich? Sad that I want a garlic double? No. I would also kind of like a garlic double. But from a steak and shake that's less greasy? Slimy. Less slimy. Slimy is a better word for that. No, sticky is the word we determined, wasn't it? What did we decide was the best way to describe how that steak and shake makes us feel? Because now I can't remember. It wasn't greasy. Those are the best food joints down here. Yep. Sticky, yeah. Sticky's good. Oh god. Brody is good. Like, I've been to some fine steak and shakes in my day. But the one here, just, you leave and you feel like you need a shower, like you've got this film on you. It's so strange. It is so strange. I don't know how to describe it. But Big Trouble in Little China is good. I was trying to answer that beforehand, but in some of the videos trying to tick off the spirits. No, that's not something you do. It's like either nothing happens and you've put all this energy in for nothing, or something happens and you've just pissed off somebody who's now trying to kill you that you can't naturally deal with. Either way, good job, dipshit. I think I'm insane. I think you might be insane, Dungeon Masters. Aren't they going to make a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China? Bigger Trouble in Little China? Felt gross after leaving. Maybe it's the atmosphere? Maybe? I don't know. Because the thing is, like, it's not the general atmosphere. It's a location by location thing. Oh no, she... Makes it living with pissing off spirits. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. How about that? How about that? How about we don't take that additional risk in our lives? Because either you put all that energy in for nothing, or you've made something mad that you have no way of physically dealing with. Good job. What are they going to do? Haunt you? We don't know. We don't know what they're capable of. I've seen the YouTube channel, The Carpetbagger. I can't say as I have. Never even heard of it. Best way you would make fish and chips? Oh. Man, the best fish and chips I've ever had, the location that was here, that restaurant, shut down. There's one about 30 minutes away. There's a couple around still. But it would be a long way to drive. Where Zach was possessed by a demon for a short while? I don't believe that. Does Captain D's have mashed potatoes? No. I don't think they do. Thoughts on a Goofy movie? It's pretty good. I mean, even if a place isn't haunted, wouldn't it be better to approach such a place with, you know, an air of respect and dignity? Just like, hey, I don't know if anybody's here, but if you are, I'm not meaning to intrude. This place is just neat. Done. It's just... It's like if you went into somebody's house and they weren't home. You could either, you know, go in and be an asshole, which you'd be an asshole. Or, you know, go in and it's like, okay, look, sorry. Just nice and relax. This has been a fun, chill stream. That's an interesting thought. People with DID not being able to be possessed as easily. That's an interesting idea. I don't know how well that plays out because of multiple concepts. But favorite Miyazaki movie, Castle of Cagliostro. I know it's one that most people don't count, but since I did that, I've had less night terrors. Could be. Do you ever plan on live streaming the new Paper Mario? I don't know. Kyra, no! No, not Grave of the Fireflies! No! I don't know about the new Paper Mario. Because I've heard they're getting closer to form, but also that the battle system is frustrating. That's the last thing I want out of a video game. I was just like, oh, we'll break right through the... Wait. Dunk. Damn it. But... if I possess you and just be like, haha, no. And it's like, you've possessed me. Which one? What? Which one? But... You. No, but which one? What? What are you talking about? Or just like, well, come on in, have a drink. What? Yeah, it's a whole party. What? Something like that, I don't know. You had it cut into 3 fillets, dredged in a seasoned flour. Batter flour, cornstarch, baking powder, vinegar, and beer fried in peanut oil. Interesting. Favorite anime movie? Oh, that's tough. Favorite anime show? Also tough. I don't watch a lot of anime, actually. Which is weird, you know, given my general obsession with robots. And larger robots. Imagine a spirit trying to possess someone like Ariel or Solaire. Well, the thing is, with Ariel, how would we know? How would we know? Is Avatar considered an anime? What is and isn't considered anime is bullshit. End of discussion. The guys from Vegetation. Just 100% seconds. Push Bhutan. Yes, we have to push Bhutan for SummerSlam. Oh yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is really good. That's true. The Mad Scientist Gamer on Twitch, if you're interested. I mean, yeah, but I'm on YouTube. I'm right here. Discord stream Castle Kegler Outstrip for Tyra? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night, because I'm beginning to lose focus. Like, I'm... Oh, there it goes. Yep. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go take some medicine and go to bed. Although, going to bed and going to sleep are 2 completely different things, as we all know. Ow. If you don't, then I will. Fair enough. And click the F to sprint. Yep. I'm in his Discord. You mean my Discord? Me being possessed would be considered a casual day. How do we know that you're not possessed right now? See you tomorrow for Borderlands 3? Yep. I'll probably just dick around on Borderlands 3 and, like, show you what I'm talking about with some of the stuff. But we might also mess with, like, cheat guns. It's like, let's build a stupid gun. Because reasons. So, alright. Good night, everybody. Wait a minute. Oh, message center. Oh, never mind. Okay, then wait. Why? Hey. Ooh. Made some money. Nice. Ben, when's the next live stream? Tomorrow evening, 7:30-ish. Join my Discord. It'll be announced there. Would you want Steak and Shake or something tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. Alright. Tomorrow, it'll be 7:30 Eastern or after. So, typically. So, anyway. I'm late. It's tired. Good night, everybody. Does this mean that it's bedtime? Yes, Peanut. I'm good. I want bed.